All right, guys. So the next one is gonna be new and used products. We kind of already touched on this in a few of them, but I'm gonna go in more on in depth of what new and used products are on eBay and Amazon and what the benefits and the drawbacks on each section are. Also with like how to find them, like what the best used products are, highest return rates, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go over as best as possible. So let's go new. So we sell both. Let me get that straight. We sell both, and some of our best. Well, we only have three people we taught this to. Some of our best students, um, we try to do beta runs. So the beta run people have gotten excellent results. And the people that did, they do about 50%, 50%, right? I would say I'd probably even go with like 90-10 right now. If you're getting started, I'd do 90-10. The more you search for used, the more you're gonna find that are new. I wouldn't leave either of these out. If you can find great products, you gotta find a great product, right? New, there's gonna be less margin. Since there is less margin, they're gonna sell faster. Sell. Why do L? Sell faster. Um, we're gonna have more damaged, more returns in terms of new products because people are gonna open them up and then send them back, so you can't even resell them. More negative cost, more negative cost in terms of having returns because you can't resell them as new. So you're gonna take that on the chin. That's kind of the main things that are the biggest players in terms of new. Oh, and they're harder to find. I think there's less out there, but they're harder to find. They're a lot harder to find um, because they sell faster. Means they're harder to find, which means if you can find them, they're a diamond or up, but they're really nice to have. Especially if you can find something that's dead stock, used or new and dead stock. Used, you're gonna have higher margins, sell slower. We're gonna have less returns, and then you can always resell those returns. Let's make sure that they are working less returns. But you need to check these products. You need to test. I really don't answer any phone calls anymore. That's right. Just call me. But so this is kind of like the used market. Higher margins, sell slower, less returns, and and they're easier to find. Easier to find. They're easier to find. So those are the main things with new and used. I'm gonna get into like products that we do, used products we do, new, like all this type of stuff. Let's go back to the products we've been checking out. Let me do this one. Which one is this? Okay, this one here. So on the used products, it's a lot harder to find exactly how many sales they have. That's where we look at. Oh, that's probably that's right on used. So like that's why we use this keyword graph more often on used products. One, because we know how fast they sell with the drops. Like this is selling. So let's say October through November. I would say that they're doing about 28 products. I'm saying like I'm shooting for these. 28 sellers dropped in and out. That doesn't mean they could have had more than one unit, but that's just based on that. So let's say the average at 1.5 units. So by about 40 to 50 units sell in this period in a 1 month period on these. That's really good. That's really fast. For used products, you want to find products. So for new products, let me jump back this screen. Okay, give me a second. For new products, you want to find things that are selling slower in terms of sell slower. So then you have a higher margin. higher margin actually is pretty much make your margin at 35%, right? Margin, so have a higher margin. Used products, you want to find things that sell faster, so higher velocity, because you already have a massive margin, right? You're willing to take less margin because then your products move faster. Like those zebras, you can sell out the whole batch of those if you can get them at a good price, really fast. But you have to one, make sure that they are tested, make sure they're good, and that they are moving fast enough. So let's say our theory of they're selling about 45 a month and they're selling 48. You can move all 48 for a good amount of price. You guys to make sure that you're buying them cheap, right? Cool. And that's kind of the big thing with used and new. In terms of the keeper graphs are going to be different. Also on the, let me go with this one. So this buy box, the buy box, 90% of the time, 99% of the time is going to be on the new side, right? You have roughly about a 10 to 15% chance of selling your item used, as long as it's the cheapest price. So this one it's very, very high ranking. So it means it's selling fast. That's why it's a great used candidate. And we also know there's a lot of things selling used, right? These things are moving very, very quickly in the used section, which is very important as well. It's kind of about the used, right? The new, again, we're going to be selling. They're going to be selling faster, but they may have less margin, because there's a lot less out there, right? Especially on like that stock items and stuff. These as well, like there's going to be less new ones than there is used, especially if this product's discontinued. But I don't think it is though. That's kind of just new and used products. Again, you can do both. We have people that do both. Another a good used product is camera lenses, right? So like it's K, right? Nikon, yeah. Lens. Like camera lenses are very, very good in terms of like used camera lenses to flip on Amazon. Just make sure the camera lens is in good enough condition. Like let's just click this thing right here. What the? Okay. Interesting. Restricted. So not a lot are selling used, but there's still some selling. See how it's dropping down. I'd say this is a good product. It's gonna sell a little slower. Make sure you know that. But you're most likely going to be able to sell this in that used condition because it is selling slower. SRL cameras, and if you get this thing cheap enough, this is a great way. Well, leave this thing. This is a great way to really buy some good stuff, even if it sells 1 or 2 a month. Keep these on your list and keep buying these. Like, this is already gonna be a decent price. Like as long as no one else bids on this, you can get it at a good price point. I'll be just going down these things and looking at all these things. One of our best students, that's what he does, is he sells a lot of used camera parts, and his margins are very heavy on these used camera parts. He buys them even locally too, these used camera parts, and then sells them on Amazon. They move fast. Some of these products move fast. Again, just check the keeper graph and make sure that you know what you're doing on that keeper graph. So again, that is new and used. We're going to jump to the next section now as well.